Come, come, let's hear the moral story. Come, come, let's hear the moral story.
All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about a story that, you probably think you know, but it has this really chilling warning baked into it. We're talking about the cautionary tale of the Pied Piper of Hamelin. It's all about a town in deep trouble, this, magical solution, and a debt that absolutely had to be paid. And really, this one sentence is the whole engine of the story. It's this powerful idea that our actions, and especially our broken promises, they always have consequences. And as you're about to see, sometimes those consequences are way, way bigger than we could ever guess. Okay, so let's set the scene. Picture this old German town, Hamlin. And it's not a happy place. It's just paralyzed by fear, by disgust. They're facing a problem that has just completely, utterly spiraled out of control. I mean, you can almost feel the dread, right? Life for the folks in Hamlin was just overshadowed by this constant scurrying terror, you know? Every single day was worse than the day before, and it really felt like there was no way out. Yeah, one word. But man, does it say it all. This wasn't just, a few pests running around. This was a full-on plague, an infestation that was threatening their food, their homes, their sanity. The entire town was just drowning in them. And this really gives you a horrifying sense of the scale, doesn't it? The rats weren't just out in the gutters, they were inside, in the kitchens. They weren't just in the alleys, they were in the food stores, pouring out of every single crack and crevice imaginable. Life was a total nightmare, and the people of Hamelin, well, they were desperate for anyone to come and save them. And then, right when it feels like all hope is lost, an answer just appears. This really peculiar figure walks into town, a guy who seems to have come from absolutely nowhere, and he's offering a solution that honestly sounds a little too good to be true. Yeah, he definitely didn't look like your average exterminator. His clothes were super bright, vibrant, pied is the word, which just means multicolored, and his only tool, a simple pipe. There was just this kind of otherworldly vibe to him, like he played by a completely different set of rules than everyone else. So he makes this super direct, super simple offer. No tricks, no fine print to worry about. It's just, here's the service, here's the fee. And he says it with total confidence, like a guy who knows without a single doubt that he can get the job done. And there's the price, 1,000 gold coins. The mayor is so desperate, he doesn't even hesitate, not for a second. He agrees right on the spot. So boom, a verbal contract is made. The deal is sealed with a promise. So the piper, he gets to work right away. He starts to play this music, and it's enchanting, almost hypnotic. And just like he said he would, every single rat comes out. They can't help but follow the sound. He leads them on this final march straight to the river, and just like that, the town's entire problem is washed away. I mean, flawless execution. Can you imagine the relief? Just a moment of pure euphoria? The nightmare is finally over. The streets are quiet again, the food is safe, the kids can play outside without being afraid. The piper did exactly what he said he would do. He held up his end of the bargain 100%. But it's right here, in this moment of total triumph, that the story takes a really dark turn. Because now that the threat is gone, the mayor's gratitude just evaporates. And it's replaced by something much, much uglier: greed. And what's so wild here is the mayor's logic. He doesn't argue that the job is done. It clearly is. No, he argues about the value of the work now that it's over. See, because the piper's magic made it look so easy, the mayor just decides, the price we agreed on, that's not valid anymore. What a fatal, fatal miscalculation. And the Piper's response? It's not some loud argument. He doesn't beg. It's just this cold, quiet, and absolutely terrifying promise. All the warmth is gone from his eyes. He's not a savior anymore. Now, he's a debt collector. So a few weeks go by. The town probably forgot all about the Piper's warning, but you can be sure he didn't forget about their debt. And when he comes back, oh, he is ready to get paid. But he's not looking for gold anymore. He wants something far, far more precious. In this right here, just perfectly shows his terrible genius. He uses the exact same tool, his magic pipe, but he plays a different tune. That first melody was designed for rats, right? To lead them to their doom. But this one is for the children. It's full of joy and laughter, and it's leading them away from everything they've ever known. Forever. So you see how methodical his revenge is, right? He just reappears, starts playing this new song, and the town's most valuable asset, its future, its children, they're just enchanted. They follow him, and they're laughing, they're happy, they have no idea what's happening, all while their parents can only watch in absolute horror. The parents are screaming, the mayor is panicking, but it doesn't matter. Their words are totally powerless against his music. The very same magic that saved their town is now being turned around to destroy it, and there is absolutely nothing they can do to stop it. And just like that, the Piper collects his payment. In full, he leads the children out of Hamelin, and they just vanish from the world forever. A devastating, heavy silence falls over the town, a town that has just paid an absolutely unimaginable price for one single stupid broken promise. And so this old story leaves us with a really tough question, doesn't it? Is a promise's value based on how hard it was to keep, or is it based on the integrity of the person who made it in the first place? The story of Hamelin is this chilling reminder to all of us. Be careful what you promise, and be even more careful about which promises you decide to break.